Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, easy pickings there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stoichkov. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Neymar. Gerrard. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Milan with the corner. There first. He will be livid with himself. Now that's well seen too. Driving forward, played into space out wide. And he's in on goal. Vitinha, still goalless at the moment. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? He might be in here! Mbappe! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Forlan gets through on his... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raul.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Stoichkov. Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Timber. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Vitinha. Raul. Mbappe. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mendieta. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And that's a... And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Frankfurt against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's not got that quite right. Conte, Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dembele, Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out wide. Pedri. Nedved. That is a brilliant interception. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Pinches it off him. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's been played through, and this is Forlan. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Nedved. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Valverde. And it's Robertson. What a throw in. And no, that was never going to make it. Forlan touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Eintracht Frankfurt trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Forlan. Cafu. Beckham. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Maldini. And here's Rooney. And that's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. Valverde. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Rooney, succumbs to the pressure. Baresi with a definite foul there. Baresi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Dembele, looking for a runner. No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's well seen too. Just eases him off the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more...
And a shot! He's scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's fallen! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Luis Suarez. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Beckham. Oh, outsmarting him this time. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! And he was alert to it. No, again, there's no way through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Beckham. Quick look, then plays it in. And this is Kante. Milan have their second corner now. Valverde! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Aims beyond the defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good. Face-to-face, tries a shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 11, Suarez. Number 9, Rooney.
So time for change.
Coming on the
And
field,
this one has been on the cards for a little
6,
while. So a couple of front-footed
Number
alterations here. A
23,
pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale chasing after it. Bastoni makes the interception. Great vision. Valverde looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Nedved. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 19, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number
Yaya
18,
Toure.
Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place.
It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Torres looks to get on the end of this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Eintracht Frankfurt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Czech claims
There will be
comfortably.
3 minutes added time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely shaped ball. He's cut it out. Pirlo. And there goes the final whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Forlan picking up the Man of the
And if
Match
you do have a
award,
chance
and
today,
no
please take
surprise
some time
there.